The Zorathian Empire considered itself invincible. Its fleet spanned 8 sectors, its soldiers were engineered for war, and its laboratories boasted technology centuries ahead of most known worlds. Yet, on a quiet morning orbiting a blue planet called Earth, the Empire discovered the first thing it could not conquer. Gravity. Commander Reltok, a towering reptilian figure plated in obsidian armor, stood inside the observation deck of the dreadnought Void Halberd. His yellow eyes flicked through a cascade of holographic readings as the ship's scanners finished their orbital survey. "Report?" he hissed. A junior analyst trembled. "Sir, Earth's gravity is extreme." "How extreme?" 1 g. Reltok blinked. 1? Only 1? The analyst swallowed. 1. Earth G equivalent to approximately 5 Zorathian grav units. For the first time in 20 cycles, the commander's expression visibly faltered. 5 grav units were enough to crush a Zorathian warhound. And yet this primitive world lived under it every day. "Send in a reconnaissance squad," he ordered. He would regret it within minutes. Chapter 1. The Bones. That snap, the first Zorathian soldier touched down in a shimmering drop pod. The hatch hissed open, then the soldier collapsed instantly, armor slamming into soil with a metallic crack. Screams filled the cum channel. "Sir!" Their bodies gravity compressing can single quotes T dash. Then a sickening sound, bones snapping like brittle twigs, the vitals of all 4 soldiers. FLATOINED. Stared at the data in disbelief. "Retrieve the bodies," he whispered, but there were no bodies to retrieve. The gravity had pulped them. The Zorathian Empire had found a planet where the environment itself was a weapon. Chapter 2. The humans who surprised the galaxy down below. 2 humans were hiking along a forested trail. Susan Halle, a robotics engineer with sharp gray eyes and a habit of overthinking everything, pointed to the streak of blue smoke drifting up from a crater. "That's not from any aircraft I know," she said, beside her. Evan Carter, former military medic and part-time astrophysics nerd, adjusted his backpack. "Meteor?" "Meteors don't come in metallic capsules with radiostatic." They approached cautiously. Inside the still hot crater lay crushed armor pieces and chunks of strange black material. Susan knelt, examining a fragment. "This metal structure is non-terrestrial. Look at the lattice design. No human aerospace pattern matches this." Evan frowned. "Then this is a landing pod." The two exchanged a look. Whatever had arrived hadn't survived. Chapter 3. Contact. Unwanted. Unplanned. Up in orbit, Reltok slammed his fist against the console. How can a species withstand such gravity? How can soft, bipedal creatures survive where our elite soldiers cannot? His sensors blinked. 2 humans, 1 male, 1 female were near the crash site. "Capture them," he snarled. "If soldiers cannot survive the gravity, drones will." 4 mechanical hunter drones launched from the dreadnought. Slicing through the atmosphere, Susan heard the whine first. "That's too high-pitched to be a helicopter," she said. Evan pulled her behind a fallen tree. "UAVs? Alien ones, maybe," she whispered. The drones emerged. Sleek metallic spheres with glowing blue slits. Susan looked at Evan. Evan looked at Susan, and both said at the same time, "Run." Chapter 4. Humans. Under pressure gravity that crushed Zorathian soldiers meant nothing to Earth natives. Evan sprinted uphill, muscles moving effortlessly under the weight that alien bones couldn't withstand. Susan followed, lungs burning, but in a powerful, familiar burn. The drones tried to adjust their thrusters. Overcompensating for Earth's heavy pull, 2 slammed into the ground. A third spiraled into a tree. Evan couldn't help shouting, "Welcome to Earth, idiots." The 4th stabilized, targeting them with an energy pulse. Susan grabbed a broken piece of alien alloy and hurled it like a discus. It struck the drone with a clang, knocking it off trajectory and sending it tumbling into the dirt. They stood panting. "We just beat." "Alien drones," Susan gasped. "No," Evan corrected. "Earth's gravity beat alien drones. We just helped." Chapter 5. The message that terrified an empire. The dreadnought's communications officer trembled. "Commander, their heart rates are stable. Their bones and muscles show no signs of compression stress. Reltok stared at the display. Humans walked in a gravitational field that crushed. Zorathian troops, humans ran faster than drones designed. For low-G environments, humans breathed calmly under pressure that shattered. Exoskeletons, this species, he whispered, is built for war. The officer's voice cracked. Sir, they are not a warrior species. Their broadcasts show art, music, entertainment, farming, even worse. Reltok roared. If civilians are this strong, what are their soldiers like? He turned to his staff. Prepare a retreat. The Empire cannot fight on a world where the very air is a weapon. Chapter 6. Phi moment back on Earth. Susan and Evan stared at the wrecked machines. We need to report this, Susan said. Evan nodded. But do you realize what this means? That aliens exist? No, that aliens came here thinking they could conquer us. Susan looked up at the sky, and they couldn't even handle the gravity. For the first time since the pod crash, she smiled. Humans really are terrifying, aren't we? Evan grinned. HFY, Susan, HFY. Far above, the Zorathian dreadnought fled into hyperspace, broadcasting a warning to every system in the Empire. Avoid Earth, its inhabitants walk in crushing gravity. Their bones are forged in pressure. Their world itself trains them to survive the impossible. And across the galaxy, fear spread faster than the ship's jump wake, humans small. Soft, fragile-looking humans became known by a new title. Children of Gravity, a species that could not be conquered. A species that turned their homeworld into a battlefield the universe could not survive because on Earth, even standing up was an act of power.